The guy behind the camera wants to get paid, so please donate and subscribe so you can hear Ginny Roth, who is with Crestview Strategy in Toronto. It's a group of people, and she's one of the people with it who advise governments, companies, and you know what's going on. So, of course, we have to talk about Trump, and there's a whole thought that Trump is going to, well, he said he's going to kick a lot of people out of the States. Last time he did that, our Prime Minister said, come to Canada. And we got tens of thousands of people in here. We lost track of them. And now we have people who are not Canadian, don't want to become Canadian, they're out in our streets. Do you think this is going to happen again?
I think it might, not because Trudeau hasn't changed a tune, because he has. You know, Trudeau, when this last happened, Trudeau was not thoughtful about immigration at all. There hadn't been this pressure to curtail immigration the way there has been over the last couple of years in Canada, certainly the last year. But even if Trudeau, I think, wanted to be more thoughtful about it this time around and not just have a back door open to people who flee out of America because of Trump, I don't think that the government has the wherewithal to actually execute against their problems. Close up the holes at the border, harden the border, make sure security's a little bit tougher.
Can't guard his own border?
I don't think so. I mean, they told us that Roxham Road, that the opening at Roxham Road was just impossible to shut down and bring some control to. And I think that's because they couldn't implement it. They couldn't figure out how to do it. And so I'm concerned from an operational perspective and just getting government to act and take action. This government has not been able to do that on a bunch of fronts, and I'm worried
we don't even do it at airports.
That's right.
Every day, there are planes coming into international airports from Vancouver, Montreal, Toronto, people getting off saying, I'm here.
That's
and
right.
we let them stay here.
That's right. And I think it does go back to
$2,000 and go.
Even though the Liberals have curtailed immigration a little bit from incredibly high highs, he still, I think, has this worldview. Trudeau infamously said Canada should be like a hotel, right? Anyone can just show up in whatever way that they want and stay here for as long as they want. And that's not what a sovereign country is. A sovereign country has to have secure borders.
Which is why we have these protesters out there talking about something halfway world away. And they aren't Canadian. They don't want to be Canadian, but they're here as citizens.
That's right. And I think, by the way, I think we should welcome new citizens all the time. I think that's where our growth and our success can come from. A lot of the most successful people. Yeah. The people who want to be here, who want to integrate, who want to contribute to the economy, contribute to our culture, buy into what it means to be Canadian, the rule of law, equality before the law, all those sort of basic rights, the rights of Jewish people to be part of that group. And so I'm glad to see immigration is being a bit curtailed in Canada, but I'm not very confident that we'll be able to control our southern border and that there won't be some chaos if we see people moving as a result of Trump's new policies.
Okay, I know you're a partisan conservative. Will that change? Polyev, Prime Minister, I have 3 seconds.
I don't know what you mean, will it change?
Will immigration policy change?
I think Polyev, we have a model for it. He'll go back to Harper. Yeah.
That was it, 3 seconds. Ginny, thank you very much, 3 minutes. To those of you who have subscribed and donated, a heartfelt thank you. You're keeping us on the air. If you're watching and you haven't, please try to do so, because 4 years ago we started this show because there needed to be independent analysis. Now more than ever, with the Online Harms Act, once that gets into law, it's been passed once by the House, there are going to be hundreds of bureaucrats censoring the news in Canada, censoring this show. We need to keep it on the air. Thanks for your support.